from Indian pill now. Smoking on, ain't nobody can see now. Trapping state to state, bitch, I'm in the Greyhound. Remember them long nights at the playground.
I remember them long nights at the playground. I was down bad, I had to stay down. You lose your life, you better stop playing around. I ain't had nothing, got it straight from the ground. I was patiently waiting, but I want that shit now. They lied to you, they don't care if it's foul. Got me a bucket and one in the foul. They was faking they love, and I'm mad that I'm seeing it now.
Freedom in. Hit a lick with my brother, we trap on the low. All my niggas just ain't with a scope. Got all of my niggas be ready to go.
What happened is stay in the flow. This ain't no competition, they was running too slow. I do it for time, you already know. Delusional vision, I'm really trying to chase my goals. I had to cut off the hose. I gotta make that shit happen cause I know that I'm chosen. I'm locked in and focused, no I ain't dozing. I know that I'm special, man, I got the post. Man, I'm taking off, man, I'm coasting. I'm real live a sneaky bucket like the Rosen. I'm taking they spot and I'm all on notice. I'm getting the bar and I'm storming, but they already know this. Crunch time, I ain't choking. For real, I feel like I'm shocking the pain cause I'm ducking and posting.
I be running my city, my niggas on lookout. Cap ass nigga, he lied by the mill now. Proof and Indian pill now. Smoking on, ain't nobody can see now. Trapping state to state, bitch, I'm in the Greyhound. Remember them long nights at the playground. Trapping state to state, bitch, I'm in the Greyhound. Remember them long nights at the playground. Don't play with the game, nigga, you gon' get wet. My killer invisible, he silhouette. Got Drake in the back and that nigga a vet. And I'm with my brother, I ain't playing no chess. Screaming rest in peace, RJ, put him to rest. My nigga a dog, my nigga a vet.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. God killing the house, man. And we come to do, we got to do, and we're going to do, we got to do. Standing tall, standing strong. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Pseudo killers on deck. Man, waiting for everybody to pop in. I don't know where they at. I guess they taking their time. They might not pop in. You know how they go. Man, we here, man. We want to talk a little bit about Trump and Obama. You feel me? Very, 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 very interesting, man. And I'm just trying to figure out how in the hell is people actually going to vote for Trump? But before I talk about Trump, I want to deal with the statements made by President Obama. And trying to figure out what in the world is going on. He pulled up on black people, on black men in particular, man. Let me get that title right, man. Let's see. Let me get that. I want to change that. He pulled up on them. He pulled. Yeah, let's get the title right. Yeah, he pulled up on him, boy. Let me see. Was he wrong for pulling up on him? I don't think so. Y'all know what I'm gonna say, but I want to play the statements. I want to run the statements. Hold on. Let me see. I think everybody gotta stop being soft. I really do. I think the point he made, I understand exactly what he was saying. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. So the people getting up on here, man. All right, let me see. Let me see. See, I gotta get this a certain way. Cause they ain't gonna let me. Man. Then we'll do it this way. All right. Yeah, so I don't think he was wrong, man. I don't. I actually don't. Think he was well within his right. All right, for doing what he did, man. I don't see nothing wrong in him saying what he was saying and saying it the way he said that. But we got people that think he did too much. I don't think he did too much, man. So I wanna play this first, man. And peace to everybody, man. Ladisha, I see you. Ladosha, my fault. I apologize. I see you. What's going on? Jody Breeze, what's up? Lamar Pope, what it do? A6, what's going on? Man, get this out the way. All right. And then we're going over to the Community Skeptics 3 the hard way. All right. I know it's Football Sunday, man, and most people's doing just that. Football Sunday. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get up in the room, man, before we get this thing crack-a-lack-a-lacking. It'll be very interesting, though. Play the statements and see what's good and see what's going on and see exactly how they doing it, man. All right. Because I just think black men getting a little bit soft, man. You know what I'm saying? A little bit soft. Real soft. Super soft. Ultimately soft. For no reason. All right. So when he made them statements, he definitely wasn't talking about me. So if you feel a kind of way, you know what they say, hit dog holler. The hit dog holler. Jude, I see you. About to run a what? A political stop sign. Boy, you tripping. What's going on, Betty? What's up, Fontaine? Fontaine, did you get that package? Did you get that package? You should have got that package. Should have got that package. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to the Pseudo Killers, man. See if we can get this. All right, okay. All right, what you think about it? If you ain't like it, y'all send you another one, bro. Get the one you like, because the one you wanted wasn't in stock. So I just want to find something you like, bro. All right. Thanks for supporting the store, man. All right, family. Let's just let the people come in here for. Let them get in here, man. See what they doing. Get them up in the game. Get them up in the game, man. Y'all see that logo right there, man? That says stealth bomber, man. That high altitude bomber. That's what we doing. We high altitude bombing them. What's going on, guy? We ain't starting with 9 people. We need more people in here. Nope. I refuse to do it. I go over there to the Pseudo Killers first. I'm on the Pseudo Killers. Where y'all at? I know it's Sunday, man. Big up to Kent. Let me call Kent, because Kent playing, because Kent scared to death. Kent got beat up today. The Washington team. got beat up today. Big up to the Ravens. Did they thing? Let me call them. Watch this. You know they hiding and running. We lie and we on the Pseudo Killers. I don't see you. I know you had a heartbreaking beat up loss today, bro. But you definitely live.
Got it from there fixing this place here, bro.
Oh man, I thought you've been fixing for 2 years now.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish the day, man.
Oh man. Anyway, we
the last nail in the wood, man.
boy, I know you hurting. I know you hurting a little bit there, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm good with this loss, man.
Oh, you should be good with no losses.
Give us a little challenge.
Oh, man.
Now we see what we got to do. What
Yeah.
we got to strengthen that.
Yeah, you got it.
We good.
We was out there the AFC, yo, we be hitting hard. We in the blue and black division, yo, because when time you finish the game, you be blue and black. Ain't return no favor, man. Stop. Damn, they got beat up on that sideline trying that nonsense.
We wanted to take out a little anger.
Yeah, okay. All right, we catch y'all in the playoffs. If we catch y'all in the Super Bowl, that's the only time we're gonna see y'all. Y'all got to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry, guys. All right, man. I'm on the Serial Killers though. Y'all holler at you. All right. Man, we need 15 people. Nope. I'm gonna sit back. Got the videos queued up. We're gonna figure out, is the black men soft around here? I think they a little bit soft there, yo. They shouldn't be crying about that, man. They should not be crying about that, man. Nope. They should not be crying. But they crying. And I don't know why they crying. Because if he wasn't talking about you, then you shouldn't be worrying about it. But everybody's crying. You know, we say again, hit dog holler. Yes, indeed. He scorched them up. I wanna play his words. Because I hear exactly how he put it. You know, when Fox News is talking crazy, you already know he was right. You already know it. If Fox News covering it, do the opposite of Fox News. Definitely do the opposite of Fox News. 12. Nope, that ain't enough to get it. Nope. I'm had to be on this channel on a regular basis. I see that now. I'm had to start jumping on here and get y'all back up on the speed. You know what I'm saying? Man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Nah, Cedric, this is Pseudo Killers, and you ain't on here. I'm not trying to hit. Nope. I ain't trying to hit. Big up to the Ravens, though. Big up to the Ravens. Big up. Got Kenton them out the way. Got on my old Antoine Bowden joint on. Yeah, you creeping in. Nope. Almost there. 13. Not enough. Not enough. Yeah, so it's been a great week, man. Conversation, man. We've been having some good conversations in the server, man. I just like to bring one of them conversations out right here live. Right? We talk some politics a little bit, was very good. And I wanna give y'all my stance on Trump. There you go. Glad you could pop up on your channel there, bro. Good to see you. And
You gotta call me out like that.
Oh, yes, sir. If I'm working, we all working. The hell's going on? We working. We be in that motherfucking server jamming. All right, let's jam. This jam right here. What's going on, Cedric? Pseudo Killer Fish? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. You know how it is. We all working. It's good to be back on the airwaves, so it's about that time.
About that time, man. We jumping for an hour, man. Yeah. I'm glad you like that hat, bro. I'm gonna give me one. You got the black one with the red through. You got the tight one, yo. That's hard. That's hard, yo. That's a good one. But yeah, man. So yeah, so we had that good conversation about Barack, and we had no. I don't think we talked about Barack, but we definitely talked about Trump. So
Yeah,
a
we were
lot
talking about Trump.
talked about Trump. What's trending is the Barack conversation. So what I want to do is right. I want to play the Obama joint first, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna give you my take on Donald Trump, right? I don't know what your take is. I know what my take is. You see the title, it's called the Pseudo Killers. So we got to kill a pseudo. We've got to
Every
kill a
time,
daggone pseudo,
every
bro.
time. We are obligated by a code of ethics and conduct. So that as soon as it sticks its ugly head up, we gotta chop it off.
We gotta chop that off, yo. But I wanna first do this. That's what I want to first do. All right. I want to play this.
Yeah, there was a question posed about this particular statement or position from Barack, which we will discuss after playing it. Because yeah, I need to hear it as well.
All right. Get it in. Like I told him, I said, shit, he wasn't talking about me, so I ain't worried about it. People that took offense to it, hey dog, how? That's how I feel. You feel me? And I want to play the clip, and then I'm gonna get into, why I think that statement was needed. All right. Okay. All right. I actually think it's needed. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second there, bro.
I'm hoping he addresses some of the underlying sentiments I've been detecting. I hope I get a chance to pop off.
Yeah, you know how you do. I don't know which route you're gonna take. I know the route I'm gonna take though. Hold on, let me see. All right, let me put this band up here so they can't. I don't want nobody to put this in here, and then we're gonna get the rolling. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me hit that.
We think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for them. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down. That's not acceptable.
And for
So you heard the statement. When we played the statement, you heard that, right?
Oh yes, he did. He did. And I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna pop off on y'all.
So I would like to say this first. First of all, this is what I would definitely like to say. All jokes aside, I totally agree with him. That there's times where you could actually play the game of, well, I'm looking at the policies. I want to measure the policies, right? I want to make sure the policy's okay. I don't like these. I'm gonna go here. I'm a Republican, and you know what? I'm go Republican. That's okay too. I don't want to vote for the person because she's not really black. I'm not gonna go for that. I think she might be black based off the 1-drop rule. That's why I'm gonna vote for. I think I'm gonna vote for because she's a woman. See, all these things is fair, right? until this particular time. So basically what he's saying is, as a black man living in America, you're going to let a person degrade you based off all the stuff we went through, right? Based off all the stuff we went through to even get to this point to be able to vote, right? You're going to vote for a person who don't give a damn about you. You're going to vote for a person that could potentially get the yahoos on you. Stir up the yahoos. See, that's what pseudos do. They stir up the yahoos. Huh. So if you don't denounce certain behaviors, so if I ask you, hey, are you in support of the Ku Klux Klan? And your answer is this. Well, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a right to represent what they want to represent in this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean? They could do, and we get, you didn't answer the question. See, as a strong leader, you got to say, I denounce that type of behavior. That behavior is indicative of what the United States would start off of that cost the lives of 12 million Africans. That racism. So the country just came way too far. We fought wars over it. Civil War. I'm going to have Montoya on here. He's going to talk about that, and some of you are going to disagree. Civil War was actually fought to free the slaves. And so if you don't denounce that behavior that could potentially strike up the damn ban again, what ban? The racist ban, then you out of order. So out of respect for who we are as a people, this ain't the time to start looking at the policies. This ain't the time to say, well, I don't want to vote based off of colorism and all that. This ain't that time. Maybe another time, but this ain't that time. So when Barack makes that statement, he's calling y'all to the carpet that have mothers and wives, but don't want to vote for the woman because you think she ain't prepared enough. Or she might not be ready enough. Oh, goddamn, she had 4 years on the job training, ladies and gentlemen. How many of y'all get 4 years to train on your damn job before you get moved up to the position? 4 years of training, and you still got black men thinking she ain't ready. How does that make sense? It actually doesn't. We're not talking about the normal thing, because the normal thing, we have checks and balances for the normal thing. We don't have checks and balances for this new thing called the internet, where you can say something and get a bunch of yahoos up in arms, right? Storm the Capitol. It could do any daggone thing potentially. There's no mechanisms in place for that yet. So this is one of them times where, and I ain't even a voting guy. I'm going to vote this time, though. At no point can you have a pseudo in the office. I'm going to say this again. At no point should those who are literate and educated allow a pseudo in the daggone office. So Barack Obama was warning you. He was saying, man, y'all can't look past the woman thing, because I'm hearing these sentiments. I'm hearing black men say, well, you know, I really, you can't see a woman in charge. Your mother was in charge. Your grandmother was in charge, but you actually can't see it. Good Christians, huh? I know the Bible say the man is the head, but this ain't one of them times to play none of that. This one of them times you got to think about it, because even if Kamala becomes the worst president ever, we as a people, we can work through that. We can weather that storm. But the storm you can't weather is when a pseudo get in there and allow them to do anything. Wild card, you should never have your leaders show up like that. So yeah, I agree with his statement. His statements were strong, right? There are a lot of black men and men in general that can't imagine a woman being president, let alone black, or what you think is black or Jamaican or Indian. I think the country is built off of being able to have a woman president, and whatever her ethnicity is. I think all that's dope. But there's men amongst us that can't take it. Now, if you're a black man, you don't feel that way, then don't start crying, because he wasn't talking to you. He's talking to a lot of them good old Christians. They got them values to say that they should be, that a woman should not lead and she should be in her place. He's talking to them. It's not an indictment on all black men at all. It's a strong statement. Somebody got the goddamn say it, and I'm glad Barack said it. What do you got to say to that, Mr. Sedgwick?
I'm glad that someone of his stature and his position finally bit the bullet straight in the butt. I have hinted to it on the platform several times already that there's an undertone with this whole conversation that I don't like and is very disingenuous. And I was pointing to the fact that for me, every single argument which I see as an excuse is being brought forward because the most advanced civilization in the world isn't ready for the idea of a woman leader. And it shows a certain level of regressive thinking. I've hinted to it over and over. All of these arguments they are using are excuses. They are non sequitur, and they are masking the real sexist notion that most men have. The commander in chief. Well, you think she's ready to lead the military? These are all leading questions, and it's all related to her gender. And that is the saddest part of the discussion. It shows how backwards and how unprogressive people are as a nation, and particularly black men who would rather vote for the dude that wanted to kill those 5 black boys in New York before electing a woman, and have these weird arguments as to her ethnicity. Mariah Carey's black, but all of a sudden we were questioning Kamala's blackness, which is irrelevant with regards to her ability to lead the country. So I'm glad he confronted the nonsense head on and addressed this foolishness and put people in their place. And so again, like you said, hit dogs holler, because he wasn't talking to me.
You weren't talking to me. Shit, definitely wasn't talking to me. Yeah, I don't have a problem with seeing the lovely face of a woman running the country. I think they're absolutely capable.
I honestly believe the level of tension that is in the world at this moment, it is going to take a different approach, of different philosophical framework. And I believe after having this all been led by male, white males for since its inception, it's not only a breath of fresh air, right? But it's a different aspect, a different look. And we cannot talk about her political readiness for the job. She's been trained, she's in the environment. What we know about Trump is that dude is wild.
We're gonna get in the Trump. You know we about to get in the Trump. Yeah, we about to get in the Trump, bro. Yeah, we about to get in no Trumpy. Trumpy. We about to get in the Trump. Yes, indeedy. We about to get in the Trump in a minute, man. I just want to hear. Maybe y'all can hit that link, right? And we can further discuss to see what y'all opinions is, because we had a lot of people talking reckless there, bro, about that, yo. Lot of disappointed. They crying like babies, yo.
And I think again, it's a testament to someone who considers himself a leader of his people to take the mantle upon himself and address his demographic directly. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all making all these excuses because she's a woman? Grow the hell up. Y'all rather see that racist lunatic in office before you elect your mama. Really?
You can't have a racist in there. Yo. That's what you can't do. See, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, we done came too far in this country. You might not think we have. You might have excuses for it. Well, we ain't. Yeah, we might not be where we want to be, but we sure as hell ain't where we at. And we damn sure ain't going back. Yeah, we definitely not going back. We not. 220 Live 07. What's good with you? Good to see you sliding through. Yeah, Jesus Christ, you made that up. That ain't how that work. And we need to do a one-on-one class on how to vote. So for me, the statement that Barack Obama made was needed to be made. That's one of them step-up statements. There's no reason for black men not to go ahead and ride, you know what I'm saying, with the vice president, yo. Let's call her what she is. He is the goddamn vice president, right? See, we forget that. She does have 4 years of on-the-job training. See, y'all forget that. It ain't like she's just getting elected and popping up out of nowhere, right? So we know the pseudos are on the hunt. Certain channels you can go to, and the pseudos are loud and clear about their disdain for Kamala. All right. So I always go the opposite way of the pseudos, Cedric. That's what I do. I want to see the I say, well, what the pseudos are saying.
Yep, we going 180. Whatever direction the pseudos go, we go in the opposite way. That's an easy barometer right there for y'all folks. You hear the pseudos go left, it's time to go right.
Yeah, come on, meant you, Judah, get out of here. You voted for Trump. You wow. Yeah, you don't care. Yeah, you don't care. Don't care. You can't care. Yeah. So whether he win or not, that ain't the point. The point is, yo, there's times in history where you got to stand up for who the hell you are, and this is one of them times. Because he actually eats away at the very fabric, right, of where this country has came from. He eats away at that. He definitely does. Could put us in a situation, right, that we might not ever want to be in. So let's get to some of what Trump do for real. All right. Well, yeah, Juju, you jump. What you do? Hey, Juju, is you jumping away? What you doing, Juju? Let me see. Because I want to get to Trump. I would definitely like to get to Trump. I want to talk about the January 6th attacks on the Capitol, right? I want to know how much responsibility did Trump play for that, and that's a litmus test for y'all.
You know,
that's a litmus test for y'all.
You know what is surprising to me, Unc?
It's surprising that a lot of black women don't want to do it. Like, it's surprising that people are coming on these channels. The channel is called the Pseudo Killers, bro. And you would actually elect a pseudo in the president, yo.
You know, with regards to January 6th and Trump's responsibility, the American president in any disaster, right? He shows up. He needs to do a speech to uplift the nation. He physically can't do nothing in a Hurricane Katrina or in a 911. He physically can't do anything. Yet his words motivate and stimulate the nation. So Trump's words, his rhetoric, is directly responsible for the insurrection that occurred on January 6th. Now, you cannot hold him directly accountable, right? But his responsibility as commander-in-chief, the fact that he couldn't weigh his words, the fact that he couldn't accept the defeat and allow for a smooth transition of power, this is a testament to the failed experiment of having a rogue in there who doesn't respect the political system.
I know, yo. Ain't that crazy, yo?
That's a failed experiment.
So Cedric, can we agree, yo? The only reason why we here right now, there's two reasons why we here. One is because of slavery, right?
Yep.
And then two, the only reason we can come on YouTube and do all that is because regardless of how racist they was, right, that we had the ability with high-paid lawyers, super intelligent lawyers, civil rights lawyers, right, to challenge them. Okay, and make them follow the law. Am I not right or wrong on that?
That's a fact.
Right. So it was their own rules and regulations that we made them follow that allow us to be right here. The law, right? If you do any studying about ancient cultures, right, the law, the rules and regulation is paramount, yo. It's paramount. I tell people that all the time, yo. Now they will try to
Applicable
usurp
to
the law, they'll play the law, they'll play all the games, but that is paramount on who the Greeks thought they was, on who the Egyptians thought they was, who the Romans thought they were. It was about the law, bro.
Yes, rule of law is what
Rule of
makes a
law.
civilized man versus a barbaric man. It is
Regardless
the
of the foul or not.
foundation of Western civilization.
Correct. Correct. Stu Peace, what's on your mind, brother?
Big up, big up, big up. What made me jump on is not the topic. Is the Baltimore Ravens jersey. This year is your year.
I
I
know it
see.
is.
My
I can feel
crystal
it.
ball tell me this
I can
year
feel
is
it.
your year.
I can feel it.
Right? Part of why I'm not supporting the Kansas City Chief anymore. It's kind of political. I won't lie to you, but but this year is your year.
I think so. They just got to keep playing steady like that, bro.
Yeah,
Looking good, looking good, looking good.
yeah,
So far, we ain't gonna get you hyped.
yeah, yeah. But I'm happy how you're speaking to get rid of the Pseudos because we have to get rid of the Pseudos.
We have to.
But and I cannot believe it that integrity don't mean anything anymore to a lot of people. I thought that integrity was one of the most important characteristic a man should have. Because as you get older, you mean what you say what you mean. But when I hear a lot of people, especially black people, overlooking the character that Trump have, the lack of integrity, as it is a norm. No,
Because there's
integrity
a
important.
because this is challenging a fundamental and foundational principle that is being exposed right now. Most men in the United States are still of the opinion, the archaic opinion, that the country cannot be led by a woman. This is the stimulus for all these non sequitur excuses. I don't call them arguments, to peace. If we are having this discussion whether she black or not black, or that's not an argument, stupid. That's an excuse. That's the camouflage the real underlying issue. And Barack Obama did as a true leader does. He called it straight out. I've been hinting at it, and I've tried to remain, a little politically correct, because of course I'm outside of the U.S. But I've said it on this platform, and I've said it many times in the Discord. To me, all of this rhetoric has to do with what I'm seeing is excuses for not wanting a woman president, and on top of that, one that looks like your mama.
No. I cannot distill it down to that because it must be more than that. Because as somebody who partially understands the street, know that the character of a man is why people don't test you. When people say you're genuine, you don't have to be strong, You don't have to can't fight, You can be a genuine good dude and you get respect just being a genuine good dude, not a fighter, because of your character. And then black people defending a man without character. Explain that to me, brother Bobby Banger. As a former street dude, explain how street dudes respecting a man without character.
You can't, yo. That's the only thing to keep you from going to jail for the rest of your life, yo. The only reason I'm here, right, is because I was around men and women with character. Seriously, yo, like I had men and women with character, yo. Because sometimes in this thing we did, man, outside, this outside thing, your family members was dragged into it, yo. And they had to have a certain amount of character for you, yo. Even if they wasn't in the thing. You know what I'm saying? There were certain rules and regulations that they already understood, right? And my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like they had a certain certain rules. Okay. So let me take a moment of silence. All right. One of my good friends, man, his mother passed, man. Big up to Robert Singletary, man, and his mother, Miss Singletary. All right. She's no longer with us. So I want to take a moment of silence for her. She was definitely a woman of character and always had the right things to say whenever I came around through the ups and the downs and the situations of the street. So when it was time to get back, right, since high school, okay, before we even got into the thing, right? When it was time to get back to where we need to get to, we could always lean on that. Same thing with Shirley Harris, my other best friend's mother. Okay. And Barbara West, my mother. But first and foremost, right? Moment of silence, okay, for Miss Singletary. And so it's these black women, my mother, my two best friends' mother. Then no matter what we did, they always had the right things to say. So when it was time to get back on the straight and narrow, we had some cushion. We had something we could grab on to. You know what I'm saying? Something we could get back to. These strong women, yo. So I take offense when black men, all right, don't look at women to be able to lead the country. Take offense to that. I think it's bananas. I think it makes no sense at all. And I think a lot of people aren't living in reality, man. Because like I said, we can weather the storm. Let's just say she ends up being a horrible president. We can weather that storm, though. What you can't weather is these policies and that Trump want to put in, setting back procedures, not wanting to knock down the science budget, right? They might have control of the House. You can't have that. Global warming is not real. Really? You cannot have a pseudo in the office. Cannot, man. And this is dangerous. So let me I would like to say this. So the attack on January 7th, okay? Was Trump responsible at all? Now watch how this goes. It says the role of former President Donald Trump in January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol has been a subject of intensive investigation and debate. Trump's critic argued that he bears responsibility due to his actions leading up to the event, including his effort to challenge the 2020 election result. See, repeated claims that the election was stolen. See that? And a speech he gave at the rally on January 6th, in which he encouraged his supporters to fight like hell before they marched through the Capitol. Okay? It said the U.S. House representative, okay, formed a bipartisan selection committee to investigate the January 6th attack. Their findings indicated that Trump and some of his allies worked to overturn the election results, and that his rhetoric, this is what we talked about, man. He has dangerous rhetoric, and his rhetoric played a role in motivating the rioters. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. See, we got mechanisms in place so that a person can't get in the office and be a dictator, right? We got mechanisms in place where your decision ain't the only decision, but we don't got no mechanism in place when the dude have a rally and say any damn thing and incite riots with the rhetoric and the pseudoisms. And we're going to get into the non-scientific claims he made, right, during the pandemic. And y'all know how I feel about the pandemic. Okay, but rhetoric played a role in motivating the rioters. The committee also referred to Trump to the Department of Justice for potential criminal charges related to the obstruction and official proceedings and inciting an insurrection amongst other possible crimes. Okay, however, Trump and his supporters have constantly denied that he incited the violence, arguing that his comments were taken out of context, but of course they taken out of context. That's what pseudos do. Once they say what they say, they come back. You took that ain't what we were saying. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they speak with plausible deniability.
Yes.
If I tell you to fight, that means you can go out there and just be protesting, or it can mean storm the Capitol. I create plausible deniability by the rhetoric I employ. But that's not being responsible, because if you were responsible and a true leader, you would understand that the rhetoric you employ cannot be ambiguous because of the effect that it has.
Good point. That's what we need. You're quote unquote the leader of the known world. You can't have the leader of the known world sound like Blight or Young Pharaoh. It's like you can't have it. Listen, hold on. Listen. I'm trying to tell you. What's the guy's name, y'all? What's the guy
Alex
name
Jones.
Trump went on his show?
Alex Jones, the king of the conspiracy theories. Alex Jones, red flag. Alex Jones, the guy from Houston, Texas, with the red flag. He was behind the Sandy Hook and the red flag, and it's all fake. The conspiracy theorist #1 for the last 20 years in the United States. Trump echoes everything he says. Terms like emptying, draining the swamp. These are Alex Jones terminologies. He's a conspiracy theorist nut. Shadow
I'm gonna say this
government.
again. You cannot have your president going on Alex Jones show, y'all.
You cannot have your
listen to
president
me.
talking about shadow governments and draining the swamp. You cannot have your president.
I'm gonna say this: is Alex Jones a pseudo? The question says yes. Alex Jones is widely considered a pseudo-scientific figure as well as a conspiracy theorist. His work, particularly through his platform InfoWars, involves promoting numerous unsubstantiated claims, conspiracy theories, and misinformation. Now, okay, often in opposition to scientific consensus and factual evidence. Here are some of the key reasons why Alex Jones is considered pseudoscientific. Promotion of conspiracy theories. The Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. Okay, he said it was a hoax. All right, in which later admitted false. Right after facing a lawsuit. Look at that. You had to sue him for $1 billion, right? Claimed that 9/11 was an inside job orchestrated by the United States government. Conspiracies about the government mind control and chemicals in the water. Health misinformation. Jones promoted an unproven, often dangerous health products and ideas. I ain't gonna look. Misinformation about the COVID-19. See, that's why I can't stand them. Look, disregard of evidence-based science. In summary, because pseudoscience refers to the beliefs and practices that claim to be scientific, but not adhere to the scientific method, or are not based in credible evidence. Alex Jones' consistent promotion of false and unproven claims, coupled with the distrust in science-based authority, positions him as a pseudoscientific figure. His rhetoric is often harmful because he spreads misinformation that can influence the public opinion and behavior. Now that's fucking Alex Jones.
Fluoridation of water.
Damn president. He don't got as much sway as the president does. Hold on. Was Trump on his show? Here we go. See, this is easy for me. This is easy work. This is easy work.
And they had Trump's advisor was a frequent guest and a liaison between Alex Jones and the president. That silver-haired guy, what's his name? Steiner? No.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna find his name.
So watch this. Here's the answer. Yes, Trump appeared on Alex Jones' show, InfoWars, during the 2016 presidential campaign. In December 2015, Trump called into the show for a roughly 30-minute interview with Jones. During this interview, Trump expressed admiration for Jones and acknowledged his support base amongst Jones' audience. Jones, in turn, was very supportive of Trump's campaign and endorsed many of Trump's anti-establishment and anti-mainstream media message. Remember Trump, the one that came up with the fake news, y'all?
Yep.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what y'all think.
From Alex Jones. That's an Alex Jones term that existed way before. So we know that term fake news from Alex Jones because of course, I used to watch InfoWars. I mean, it's pure hilarious entertainment, and I love the way he misconstrues articles and does the whole pseudo thing with them. But yeah, these are terms used on Alex Jones. A false flag, a hoax, fake news. These are Alex Jones terms.
To watch this. However, this interview was controversial due to Alex Jones' history of promoting conspiracy theories, including false claims about the Sandy Hook shooting, see 9/11, and other topics. Despite this, Trump did not distance himself from Jones during this interview and instead seemed to cultivate the support of Jones' audience, many of whom were aligned with puppetless anti-establishment views. Trump's appearance on this show and his friendly demeanor towards Jones was seen as a way to appeal to a segment of his political base. Right? Simple as that. All right? That distrusted mainstream media and institutions. But it also drew criticism from those who viewed Jones as a harmful conspiracy theorist, man. This man, people, so we had a shooting up here in Georgia in a high school, maybe 5 miles away from where my son goes to school at. My daughter graduated, both my daughters. Come on, man. People lost their lives, yo. This fool acting like it didn't happen. Trump gives his support for that. And y'all telling me black men can't stand up and recognize that? You telling me the black community don't got no damn sense? You telling me all you gotta do is look at the Pseudo and see where they going at with it? This ain't hard. I don't even want to have a conversation around that. If you claim to be scientific and supporting science and scientifically literate, you already know what it is. You already know how dangerous that is. You want to add something to that, Mr. Pease?
No, it is. Look, the thing that bothers me is that when I hear black men repeat everything Trump is saying word for word, the exact diatribe, I have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with Alex Jones being a pseudo, you know. But we fight too hard for this generation of black men to be more knowledgeable. I might not agree with you on everything you say, but when it's utter garbage, we can have a conversation and say, this is utter garbage. And we move on. You know, I used to love listening to Garfield talk about the Hebrew Israelite. But after listening to the Hebrew Israelite get debunked for the last 5 years, straight, everything they come with, I cannot listen to it anymore because that conversation is over. A flat earther, a vaccine denier, I cannot listen to those dudes anymore. There's nothing that I can say it's serious. When Trump come on and he blatantly lies and he spreads pseudo, the hurricane came on. Two hurricanes we had in Florida recently, Milton and Irene. And I've heard Republicans saying that the Democrats have hurricane generating machine targeting Republican stronghold. Now, when somebody said that, how can you follow that person or the party that that person is a part of? When somebody blatantly lie on FEMA, so the only thing the people getting is $750. When FEMA explained that, listen, we're giving you $750 now to go buy clothes, food, something, until you make a claim. But people dancing with that. Oh, FEMA took the money and give to immigrants when it was a total separate budget. You listen, and you cannot fact check anybody. Just like you cannot fact check the president, you cannot fact check. Somebody come and say, oh, she slept her way to the top. I said, listen, my sister probably sleep with more people than Kamala. She's at the top.
You said what?
I said, my sister good to sleep with more people than Kamala. Is she at the top? Why are we using white people argument? As soon as a white person says something, you hear a black person running with it. Somebody came out and dig down the history. She said, oh, the lady in the picture is our helper. If she's supposed to rebut everything that's on her, she won't have a time to run a campaign. Every day they make up something new.
The pseudos do. So let me move forward. Pseudos. Crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, I dropped a link for anybody who wants to jump on and join this healthy conversation. There's a running thing with Trump. Let's deal with the running thing. I'm gonna read
Yes.
this again. Watch this. We talked about Alice Jones and him promoting conspiracy theories about Sandy Hook and 9/11. Now watch this. Despite this, Trump did not distance himself from Jones, okay, during his interview. Instead, he seemed to cultivate the support of Jones' audience, many who were aligned with populist anti-establishment views. But the point here I want you to make is he never really distanced himself from that. So let's move to this point right here. There's a theme here for this guy, right? The theme for this guy. Okay, watch this. Okay. There you go. Okay. Did Trump support groups such as Kunanan movement, militia groups, Oath Keepers, and Proud Boys? Let's see. Watch this. Listen close. While Trump did not explicitly endorse groups like QAnon, militia groups, the Oath Keepers, or the Proud Boys, watch this. He made a number of controversial statements that were seen by some as a tactic to support for these movements. This became associated with elements in his base. So he has a base of conspirators. We study the brain around here and how the brain works. We're very susceptible to these things. This is what the pseudo killers do. We fight this stuff. All of us are susceptible to it, but he cultivates this type of behavior. Watch this. QAnon. Trump did not directly endorse the conspiracy theories promoted by QAnon, but often refused to disavow the movement. Now here's your evidence. In an August 2020 press conference, when asked about the QAnon, he responded. Now y'all listen closely. This is his words. You gotta look at too much noise.
Sorry.
All right. He says, I don't know much about the movement. See? Other than I understand they like me very much, which I appreciate. He did not openly reject QAnon's baseless claims, and some of his rhetoric about the deep state and government corruption resonated with QAnon supporters. So that's like me saying, hey, brother, do you disavow the KKK? And my statement is, I don't know much about the movement, other than I understand they like me, which I appreciate. What the hell is that? You be like, Unc, yes or no? And I keep it moving. Let's deal with the Proud Boys. During the presidential debate in September 2020, when asked to denounce the white supremacist militia groups, Trump infamously told the Proud Boys, watch this, y'all, stand back
and
stand by. Watch this. The group interpreted this, the Yahoo, interpreted this as a form of support. Though Trump later clarified that he meant to tell them to stand down and said he did not know much about the group. There you go again. His initial remarks, however, was widely seen as an emboldening the group. Of course it did. Brother, do you support or do you denounce the white supremacist groups? Huh?
Yes.
Y'all stand back. Look, I tell them this: stand back and stand by. Stand by for what, Unc? See how that starts to sound? See, I gotta put it this way so y'all can get what I'm saying. You cannot have the leader of this country spewing venom like that and not being clear. See, that's why the pseudos is wild out. That's why a lot of conversations we're involved in, there's no clarity in what we're saying. Things get misconstrued. That's not how this government is supposed to run. Ain't ran like that in a long damn time. He trying to bring that back. Now, the oath keepers and militia groups, Trump did not explicitly endorse the oath keepers or other militia groups, but it's rhetoric. See how dangerous that rhetoric is? Adolf Hitler had rhetoric that was dangerous. How dangerous was the rhetoric that Adolf Hitler constantly promoted? Ended up getting 6 million Jews cooked in the oven. That's how dangerous that rhetoric can be. Say, but his rhetoric around the Second Amendment and calling on support to fight for their rights resonated with these groups. The Oath Keepers, a far-right anti-government militia group, saw Trump as a sympathetic figure due to his stance against the perceived government overreach and his efforts to contest the 2020 election results. Several members of the Oath Keeper were involved in the January 6th attack. I'm gonna stop right there. It's just the overall rhetoric causes civil unrest, y'all. You can't have a man like that. And oh, by the way, he's a known liar. I mean, outright. You think Polite lie? Polite ain't got shit on this dude. Outright, he lied in real time. You know how they had the last debate he had with the fact checkers? Oh, they aborting babies after they born.
Listen. Thunder defended that. I was on Garfield and I said, prove that, Thunder. And Thunder defended that.
He always employs rhetoric that is familiar to the group, so as to bind himself with the group. So when he's talking about the stand your ground boys, he's going to use terminologies like stand down. When it's a QAnon group, he's going to use terminologies like deep state. So he's going to use rhetoric that ties this group to him, the reason why they like him, all the while claiming he doesn't know much about them, which makes them like him even more, because their admiration for him is genuine, because he firmly believes in their same points without even knowing who they are. It's smart marketing, because that's what he does well. At the same time, he's appealing to a very dangerous demographic.
Dangerous, yo. Dangerous militia groups. Big up to Miss Dr. Mo. Appreciate you, sis, and all your efforts to support what we do around here. Appreciate your tireless work and trying to get the community funding, right? Grassroots organizations, right at the grassroots, teaching grassroots organization how to get the federal funding that they need to help their damn community and stutter through the incense and the spells. Appreciate you, Mo. Man, watch this. Did I cut you? You were going to say something else? I didn't want to cut you. I just want to make sure I shout out Mo. Her tireless work, yo, to support pseudo killers and science-based information, yo, is there, yo. All right. If you make sure I get to these science conferences, yo, which is essential to what we do, yo. Well, yes, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to add that to paint a complete picture of Trump and how he actually ties himself to these people in such a way as to still maintain plausible deniability. But he ties himself to these groups with the rhetoric he employs. Words that are familiar to these groups. When you talk about the deep state, right? If a president gets up on a platform and echoes a term like deep state and draining the swamp, he is speaking directly to the QAnon bunch, right? Whether he knows it, quote unquote, or not. But that rhetoric is speaking to a specific demographic. When you use terms like stand your ground and stand down, this is the rhetoric that is employed by these Second Amendment groups, right? So from the moment you employ that rhetoric, you're tying yourself to these people, but still maintaining plausible deniability by saying, well, I don't know much about them. That's not necessary at that point. You're speaking their language.
So Man, make sure to hit that Cash App. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Pseudo Killers channel, man. We need that support, man. We moving forward. All right. Big up to Dr. Oyamayat. She's putting us in a position to be able to move this thing forward. So once again, the damn sisterhood coming through. Once again. Once again. And y'all can't see a damn woman leading the damn country. I don't care what her race or creed is. Remember, race is a pseudoscientific idea. Okay. So I want to really look at y'all. Look y'all right in the face. And I want to make a point here. This is a serious point right here. This is a serious point right here. Look, man. That COVID-19, that pandemic, I speak of pandemic, that means it went around the world. We was colonized by a pathogen, right? And the name itself tells you. The novel, all right, COV-2. You hear the word novel, that means for the first time in the history of humanity that pathogen touched our immune system. You could have been scientifically literate. You could have been the most religious person. You could have been super pseudo. We was all scared to fucking death. We seen people dying, made up all kind of shit. People said it was all over the damn place. Okay? We was actually afraid. At least for the first time in our lives. Everybody listened to the show on the panel, right? On the panel, listen to the show. People in earshot. Y'all know damn well y'all was afraid. You know why you was afraid? Because you didn't fucking know what was going on. Damn government didn't know what was going on. They had changing information on a dime back and forth. The scientists that we trust didn't understand them. The immunologists, the virologists didn't know. We was out there, man. You know, we fought hard to keep people informed. But for the first time in my life, man, I actually feared for the lives of my fucking kids and my family. And I know all y'all felt the same way. The damn pseudos won't admit it. They were so damn afraid they start eating leaves from the trees and shit. So I know we was all afraid. And in the midst of that fear, in the midst of not knowing what's going on, in the midst of people dying around the world, we all sat and watched that TV hoping the shit wasn't coming here. And what did the nigga Trump say? Oh, it ain't gonna make it here. We all right. In the middle of that, he lied. He has the best scientists in the world around him. They didn't tell him to say that. In the moment when a real leader rises to the top, that dude wasn't there. He wasn't there for us. He started to say anything. I'm saying pandemics come every 100 years. So I'm saying we had never experienced anything like that. Our grandmother didn't experience anything like that. Now that she was born during the great daggone pandemic back in what was 19 something. So you mean to tell me when we needed good leadership the most?
Spanish flu of 1918.
1980. This fool said stuff like this. See, this is where the rubber meets the goddamn road. The question is, did Donald Trump promote misinformation of the COVID-19 and non-approved medications during the pandemic? A leader of the known world, quote unquote, wouldn't do that, would he?
Yes, he did.
No real leader would do that for you. If your mother and father was supposed to be the leader of your household, they wouldn't even do that, would they?
Nope.
Organizations. What kind of organizations? See, that's how. See, Cedric, and you know it. And I want to say, first of all, shout out to Malcolm and shout out to you because you was right there, bro. When I say right there, I mean actually, I'm saying like you ran the whole program on the damn island you was and make sure them people was educated properly, yo. And then you lend your services to us. You and Malcolm. First responders, the whole 9 yards. And I'm saying for that, yo, I will ever be indebted to you, brother. We had experts, professionals, you know what I'm saying, that's in that thing right there, right here on this show to give us the right thing, bro. So for that, brother, I'll never forget you for that, bro. You had to do a whole lot for me to say I ain't fucking with you. Trust me, you had to double, triple down with all the rest of them nuts did. And I just would ignore you.
That ain't happening no time soon. I'll be
Because
losing
the
my
debt, I
mind.
can't even pay back the debt that you gave us. So Donald Trump, what did he say? We see the cream rises to the top when you're in fear. When I had to go out to work and I had to work, a lot of us didn't. They stayed at home. I didn't stay at home. I had to go. Got 5 children. I had to go. What did this man say? And our time, that was one time we needed good leadership, right? What did that man say? Yes, Donald Trump promoted several pieces of misinformation and unproven treatments during the COVID-19 pandemic, some of which sparked widespread controversy. Really? What I tell you about that rhetoric? Where is the mechanism in place when this dude is given that briefing they used to do every day or every week or every day, wherever it was? We didn't have a mechanism in place to be standing there and that fool starts talking about put some disinfectant in the damn needle. So why I hear people say, hold on, you tripping? We got mechanism in place. There was no mechanism in place for that. Hydrochloroquine. Am I saying it right? Hydrochloroquine. Hydrochloroquine. Early in the pandemic, Trump repeatedly promoted hydrochloroquine, an anti-malaria drug.
Chloroquine, hydroxychloroquine. It's a drug used for lupus patients like myself. I take it on a regular basis to suppress
Hydroxychloroquine. Go ahead.
to suppress a hyperactive immune system. But it's not known, just like the ivermectin. It wasn't established as a proper medication for treating coronavirus. It wasn't even an antiviral, so it was
an anti-malaria drug as a potential treatment for COVID-19. Now, it ain't me talking, it ain't Cedric talking, it ain't Stu Pease talking. You talking about a person that got access to the world scientists. You talking about a person that can call up Fauci. Hey, Fauci, what is this? He can sit down, he can call a meeting and go into the highest levels of science and ask him about that. And he decided to say, what? As a potential for treatment of COVID-19, despite limited and inconclusive evidence. He and his endorsement led to increased demand for the drug. And some people began using it without medical supervision. What I tell you about that rhetoric, go? Subsequent studies found that hydrochloroquine was ineffective in treating COVID-19. And the FDA revoked its emergency use authorization for the drug in June 2020. Watch this. This is wild. Disinfectants and UVA lights. In April 2020, a press briefing, Trump speculated about using disinfectants and UV and ultraviolet light to potentially treatments for COVID-19. He suggested that perhaps disinfectant could be injected, right, or ingested to clear the virus from inside the body, which drew immediate backlash from the medical professionals. Health experts warned that such actions were dangerous and could cause serious harm and death. Trump later said his comments were sarcastic. Wow. But the statement led to confusion and concern. What are we talking about, dog? Think about that, yo. Hey, yo, I was just playing.
Well, you can't be playing. That was pure misinformation. It was pure misinformation. UV is one of the mechanisms used to fight bacteria, right? It is used, it breaks the surface tension of the membrane, causing bacteria to die. So it is used as as a sanitizing and disinfecting agent for environmental purposes. So when you're walking into an environment, it is made bacteria free by means of UV filtration, right? These are certain steps that you can take. However, there's no way of disinfecting the body. Disinfecting is a term used for surfaces, and those are non-food contact surfaces. So this is nothing that you would even put close to your mouth. You disinfect toilets, you disinfect floors. So you cannot use those terminologies as a president. You're being highly irresponsible. Now, when you talk about ivermectin and you use it and you just throw that word out there without medical or the scientific quantification necessary, you're gonna get people using the veterinary form of it, which is horse dewormer, and not the human form of it, which is the malaria pill. And even if they would use the malaria pill, again, malaria is not it isn't designed to treat a corona type virus.
Yeah, Clayton, you definitely welcome to hit that damn link. Of course you are. Always welcome, brother. No beef over here. So let's do this, Cedric. Hey, Cedric, let's say he was playing.
So
Hold on, Cedric. Let's say he was playing. What leader of the quote unquote known world play in the middle of a damn pandemic on a vital press conference? Who does that, bro?
you're retarded. You're
You get it?
retarded.
That's even
You're
worse if he was
retarded.
playing. If he was playing, that's it. Hey, I pushed the button. You know, I'm sending a rocket to Russia. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I just want to see if
I
their
just want to see
radar.
how they. You
That's
ain't
even
on.
worse.
You ain't cracking jokes in the server.
People dying.
If he playing, it's
People
even
dying.
worse. If he
People
playing,
dying.
that's even worse. You playing?
Exactly.
You
People
playing? Oh,
people
I'm
dying.
just being sarcastic. You can go ahead and shoot some bleach.
Oh, come on. You're
And
the
we got
president of the free
hold
world.
on, yo. And we got marginalized communities talking about now all of a sudden everybody want to talk about the daggone policies. I don't want to talk about no damn policies. This man rhetoric is dangerous and unbefitting of a damn leader. It's just some things you just can't do. You ain't brother Unc on YouTube shooting the shit, having fun, cussing out, smashing it. Sometimes your mother. That ain't it, yo. I know when to knock it off. You standing in front of the planet Earth. Yo, the world was tuned in. Listen, it wasn't just the United States. Listen, y'all, do y'all know what's really going on here? Listen, yo, when the president of the United States is speaking, yo, the world is watching. The world watched the damn debate. You can hate America all you want. The world was watching. Hey, man, go ahead and shoot some bleach. Put it in the needle.
Idiot.
Come on, man.
Idiot.
Downplaying the virus. Trump was also criticized for downplaying the severity of the virus. How about that? Especially in the early months of the pandemic. He public. Did you say? Was you saying something?
I said while the bodies are being stacked up in meat trucks in New York.
That was ground zero. He publicly compared COVID-19 to the flu. Remember that, yo? How many people repeated that on our shows listening to Trump? Suggesting it wasn't as dangerous and claiming that it would disappear over time. In private conversations revealed by journalist Bob Woodward, Trump admitted to knowing how serious the virus was earlier on, but said he initially downplayed it to avoid causing panic. Really? We didn't need you to do that. So now he admitting he knew. He just say, I'm want y'all to come. I'm gonna act like it's just a flu. What? Mass use. Throughout much of 2020, Trump was inconsistent in his message on the mass use. Remember, he wouldn't even wear a mask, while public health officials like Dr. Anthony Fauci and the CDC strongly encouraged mask wearing to reduce the spread of the virus, Trump often appeared in public without a damn mask and mocked political opponents who wore them. Really? His reluctance to promote mask wearing undermined public health efforts.
Yes,
And mask use became politicized as a result. Come on, man.
yes. Let me segue here. Every time I keep hearing that Fauci was flip-flopping, initially the virus was thought to be spread through contact, right? That's why the social distancing, the hand sanitizing, etc., was paramount and the focus of all public health activities. I'm talking from real-time awareness. I was always of the opinion that it was airborne or it was going to be airborne within short. I kept following the studies. At the moment it was established that it was airborne, the advisory changed in support of wearing masks. Initially, mask was deemed necessary only for healthcare workers who was deemed to be in close proximity of these patients because of healthcare purposes. Other than that, the 6 feet rule was the 6 feet social distancing was the main go-to with regards to the concept that these particles could only travel 6 feet and would subsequently fall to surfaces. All the initial testing was done to determine the half-life of this virus on surfaces. The analysis of why the group that was in the room separate from the patients with COVID eventually caught it, and it was concluded that it traveled via the vents. It was established that it was airborne. At that point in time in the development of our understanding, wearing masks became a recommendation. I do not want to hear flip-flop as an excuse anymore.
What about the black man that died at the Trump rally? I ain't gonna laugh at that, man. I ain't gonna laugh. Oh, man. I ain't gonna laugh at that. And come on, Clayton, stop playing. Ain't nobody blocking you. You ain't hit that damn nigga. Everybody know to watch this show. I don't do no blocking you. I'm with all the smoke.
What's up?
There you go, Clayton. I want all the smoke, Clayton. How
That's
you
what's
doing,
up,
sir?
brother. That's
How you
what's
doing?
up.
How
That's
you
what's
feeling,
up.
man?
I'm good, bro.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, what's on my mind is truth. What's on my mind is love, peace, and understanding. What's on your mind, bro?
Not your truth.
Yeah, I
Not
figured you
your
would.
love.
I
We
figured you
got
would do
two
some
different
bullshit
definitions of
like
love
that.
and truth, Clayton. Clayton, listen, yo.
Yeah,
We got two different things about what love and truth is. Promise, we on two different things. I feel like if I love somebody, right, then I want for them what I want for myself, for my babies. And I always want to put my babies out of harm's way. That's called love. Now, as for the Nation of Islam, they don't got no love. They just make up shit. They wasn't qualified to make medical decisions on what to use and what not to use. So they didn't have no love. They had enough money, bro. They could have had their own scientists. But the last 10 years could have developed their own scientific program with qualified real scientists that look like me and you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That could tell us, hey man, is that vaccine right? Or is this right? They could have did that, bro. But you know what they did? They decided to take our money and talk shit on the sideline. That ain't love though, Clayton. That ain't because you know what, Clayton? If nothing else, we absolutely know that white people, you know what I'm saying, they have independent scientists. They don't even trust the government scientists. And they have independent scientists. See, so I'm saying is if you got all the money in the community, and all the money does go to the Nation of Islam at times, bro, then you supposed to have the independent body of scientists, yo. That I would respect. See the difference there? Ain't no fight with me over that, bro. Like, don't talk me to death. Go ahead there, Mr. Clayton. What do you have to say about your man?
Bro. The problem that I have with you is that I don't think you stand up when the fact is presented. Like for instance, tell me your beef with me. Like
I don't got no beef.
I
don't got no
present
beef
fact.
with you.
Hey, chill out, bro. Just let me
No, I
speak.
said I don't got no beef. You said tell me beef. I don't got no
Yes, you
beef with you.
do. You
I don't.
disagree with me about what? Tell the YouTube community what you disagree with me about.
Because you think the earth flat, and I think that's ridiculous in 2024 to say
Okay,
something
thank you
such
for
that.
saying that. And you
Ridiculous.
stupid for saying that. I
I
got
didn't call
facts to
you.
back me, bro.
Huh?
A flat
I
earther,
got facts.
a flat earther
Hold
calling
on,
people
bro.
stupid.
Hey,
You
Cedric.
call me stupid though, Clayton?
Hey, Cedric, hold on, bro. I
Clayton,
just
I didn't
asked this
name call you.
brother.
Clayton, we're not
Hey,
gonna name
Cedric,
call.
hold on, bro.
No, but you call
I
me stupid. We don't call each other stupid. We don't do that. We
okay,
gentlemen, Clayton. You know,
my bad.
I'm a fan
My
of yours,
bad.
Clayton.
My bad. My bad.
But
My
Dallas
bad.
Cow, when you was playing, I was a Dallas Cowboy fan. Yo, I'm a fan of yours, bro. I ain't gonna never call you stupid. I say the claims you make is wild and outrageous, but I don't think. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm working away from that. But go ahead though, Clayton. Make your
Okay,
point.
so my bad. So, and I hate to change the subject, but my absolute proof that the earth is not a sphere made mostly of water is that you can't prove with a scientific experiment what you believe about water. You can't prove it.
We
You
can.
See,
can't prove what you
see,
believe about water, my brother, with a scientific experiment. Am I
first,
incorrect?
Yeah, we did.
first
I
of
did it
all,
for you.
first of
Bro,
all, you got to get the terminologies right. In the
Cedric, hold
realm
on,
of
Cedric.
science, we deal
Cedric,
with
hold on,
evidence.
bro. I'm not
If
talking to
you
you,
want
Cedric.
proof, if you want
Cedric, I'm
proof,
not
those
talking
are
to
the
you, bro.
mathematical
Cedric, I'm not
equations.
talking to
I
you.
think you're on the pseudo killer panel, and if you
Cedric, I'm
made a
not talking to
claim,
you,
you're gonna
bro.
get a response from every pseudo killer on here,
And
whether
this
you
is what
want it
y'all
or
do.
not.
This
So
is what y'all do
yes,
right here.
you get schooled
Listen,
from every
Cedric,
pseudo
I'm
killer.
not talking to you,
You do not
bro.
get to decide which pseudo
I'm
killer
not
you're
talking to
speaking
you,
to.
Cedric.
That's irrelevant.
I'm
I
not
don't
talking to
Wait a
care
you,
that
minute,
you're not
Cedric.
talking to me. I'm
Cedric.
speaking to you.
I'm not
Cedric,
talking
he
to
shouldn't be
you,
up
Cedric.
here. He
I'm
shouldn't
talking
be
to
I'm
my
up here
brother
speaking.
Unc.
because
I'm
I'm
he
talking to my
speaking
owes
to
Uncle Unc.
you.
money.
Everybody freeze. Everybody freeze.
Now
Go.
I
What was
need to
saying,
know
Hey,
where
Gigi?
that
Cedric,
money
I'm not
at,
talking to you,
Clayton.
bro.
Where the
All I'm
I'm
money at?
asking
speaking to
for
you.
is for my brother, and I'm sorry for changing the subject, but my
Yeah, we
brother
don't want
brought
to.
up
We
why
want to
he
stop
had a
right there. Listen.
disagreement with me.
Yeah, I don't agree
My
with you about
brother
the flight.
brought up why he had a disagreement with me. And
Yeah,
all
but
I'm
hold on,
asking
whoa,
my
whoa, whoa.
brother to do is to
But
Yeah,
freeze,
because you
prove.
owe
freeze,
us
freeze. All right, we're gonna do
money
this. Look, we can
and
do a
you
whole
left
for just for you.
and
We
now
can do
you
a whole
back.
flat
Where
Earth
our
thing.
money at, Clayton?
Yeah,
Where that
Clayton.
money? Where that
Yeah, Clayton, you lost
skrilla?
that though, Clayton. You lost that money. You
Yeah, we
supposed to
need
pay
that
me that,
money. That's
Clayton.
the only reason
I
why I
lost
came up
what? So
here.
y'all think y'all gonna
Yeah, you
gang up on
thought you
me
was
and make
gonna
me look
leave for a
bad?
long
Y'all
time
sick,
and we was
I don't
bro.
gonna
want you to look
forget.
bad.
Y'all motherfuckers
Nah,
sick.
nigga, get up off the panel until you bring us our
Hey,
money.
hey,
Bye.
and you sick.
You owe
Mon,
pseudo
Bye.
He
killers
made that
money,
bet.
and
Mon,
you
you
up
sick.
here
Bye.
deciding
And
who
All
you
you're
I'm
Made
lost
that
asking
speaking
bet,
to.
for is
Clayton.
a
Now you
scientific
and
can't
you
do that,
experiment.
though,
lost.
Look at what
Clayton.
y'all doing. This is what
Bye.
You
y'all
gotta
do.
pay up.
Starting
You
that
gotta
mess with
pay
me,
up to speak
Bye.
motherfuckers.
up,
Y'all ain't
Clayton.
got no proof. You
Get
ain't
off
All
the
got
You
right,
no
don't
we're gonna
have
panel.
stop.
to.
evidence.
Hey, Clayton, hold on real quick. So what
Yeah.
about we talking about the political thing in Trump? So you voting Trump?
I ain't voting for nobody. Fuck Trump. Fuck that bitch he running against. I don't fuck.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't
Watch
know.
your language, bro.
You gotta watch your language.
Watch your
Man,
language.
y'all crazy. They
We
in
ain't
the
watching
same
language.
game.
Man, you
They
crazy.
We
Run
don't
all
that
do
in the
that with
money.
same
them. We
game.
don't do
What the
that,
fuck
Yeah.
though.
is wrong with y'all, bro?
We don't
Yeah,
do
why
Ain't
you
the
that, though.
cussing
same
though,
Bro,
yo?
watch
Hold
game.
your
on.
language.
Ain't
You
no
can't have a
Yo,
sensible
Obama
adult
didn't make
conversation.
black
yo,
people
you're on
better.
the pseudo
They ain't
killers.
finna make
You're
shit better.
not
And
gonna
stop
refer
interrupting
to
me. Can
no
y'all let me
female
speak? Can y'all let
Bro,
me
we gonna keep
speak?
that,
interrupting
my
you
brother.
until
Can
you
y'all
run us
let me
our
My
speak?
money.
brother, I'm gonna
We
interrupt
need
you.
our
You're
Hey,
not
money,
Gigi, what was
gonna.
the
bro.
bet? What he bet that we couldn't prove?
You're
What
not
was the
Man,
gonna
bet?
Can you let
speak.
me speak and
he
not
betted
interrupt me?
everybody and he
Can you
lost.
let me speak?
I think it was
Can
about
you let me
gravity and
No.
speak?
buoyancy.
First
Yeah,
of
No,
yeah,
all,
yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
Can
first
you
of
let me
all,
speak?
first
And
of
you
all, you're
can't.
not
no,
And
gonna
that's
nigga,
just
where
use
what
my
that type of
do
money?
when they get
language.
jammed
You're
up.
not
They
gonna
want to
use that
interrupt.
type of rhetoric
They want
when
to
referring
interrupt.
to a female
Fuck Trump
in
and
this
fuck
environment.
whatever the fuck her name is.
All
Fuck
right, come
her
on. All
too.
right, chill. All right, this week I'm gonna get control over
They
this. Hey,
all in the
Clayton.
same game.
Hey,
No
Clayton. Hey,
alcoholics
Clayton.
allowed on the
Hey,
panel, bro. I
Clayton.
keep
Hey,
telling
Clayton.
y'all, let his
Hold on.
ass
Hey,
go.
Clayton. Hey, Clayton.
What's up, bro?
Hey, yo. Knock it off, yo. Let's do some. Let's cut off that. Let's cut that out. We're not
Let's
doing
cut
that,
what
yo.
out, bro?
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
all
saying
the
Let's
so.
cut the truth
All the
out.
profanities and
all the extra profanity and stuff. You just
yeah,
trying to make me kick you off, yo. Let's be
Let
let's be
let let's
yeah.
cordial. you. You weren't even raised that way, yo. You know it and I know it, yo. Your grandmother would not approve of this message, yo.
So
It's
you're
the way.
saying let's cut the truth out?
No, I'm saying let's
Your
talk like you
language,
talking to your
bro.
grandmother right now, yo. We're not doing this. It's not
Hey, Ashe,
conducive
Ashe,
to an intelligent
Ashe,
conversation, brother.
Ashe,
For brothers
Ashe.
like me and you, yo, for
I said
a professional figure like you, right? You've been in the limelight. You've been interviewed, yo. You wouldn't run up and do all that. So I'm saying, get this platform, get the sisters, get the brothers, yo. We create this platform so you could actually express yourself, no matter how pseudo we think you are, right? We want to keep it cordial here. Cause I cuss a nigga all the way out. And then what does that do? It does nothing for us. It doesn't
Yeah,
help
my
the
brother.
conversation for, and you know we got another show scheduled around 9:30. So your point is that
It's
you don't like
9:30.
neither one of them, so you won't be voting. That's fine. My point is, as a black man, yo, knowing the dangerous rhetoric that man's spreading, you can see that, right? That man, it's got to be a time we can agree on one thing, yo. We can't allow misinformation to run the damn White House, yo. That's all I'm saying, Cleveland.
Word.
Crazy to me, bro. Makes no
Word.
sense, yo.
Word. I feel that,
When you
brother.
come back,
And
bring
and
us
and
our money.
and sister, could you please, brother is talking to me. Could you please like stop
Hell
interrupting
no.
us?
Hell
Can you
no.
please stop it?
No, where my money? Where's our money?
You do owe
Where's the
some money, though,
pseudo
Cleveland.
killer's money, nigga? That's what I
Say
came up
prove
here
gravity
for.
was real, didn't you? What was the bet, though, Clayton? You bet me, though. You did bet us. What you bet?
So my brother, all I'm saying is that when
Nah,
we
we're
get
not
put
bad. Where our money?
look at
You
her
got it.
again. Look at her.
You
Can you
damn
please
right.
stop,
Look at
sister?
me.
Can you
Look
please
at
stop, sister?
me.
Can
Where's
you
Get
let
our
it
us
back,
speak?
money?
Juju. Get it back, Juju.
Where's our money, nigga? I
For
ain't
that
came to
money.
play. I want that money. You made bets with all of us and you ain't even pay up on the bet. What you thought this was? What
What
did you
bet
think this
did
was? Oh,
what
you don't
bet did I
remember
didn't pay up
now.
on, sister? What
Okay.
bet?
You don't
Juju,
What
which
remember
one
bet
is
did I
now.
he? Is
didn't
he
pay
a
up on,
Negro?
sister?
Is he a Negro? A Negro?
Nah,
A nigga?
it was
And see,
a
look at
flat.
what
I
y'all
think it was
do.
on
Look at what y'all
buoyancy
do.
and gravity, or gravity
And this
ain't
is what
real.
people
It was
do
some
when they get pinned
stupid
against the
pseudo
wall.
stuff. Who's pinned against the wall? Where are you?
So what do I owe you, sister?
You said
Dinero.
$500, Clayton, and you made
Woo!
the bet
Nah,
more than once.
You
About
need to
what?
pay
That's
up.
what
Huh?
you
You need
said,
to
Let
pay up.
Clayton.
You need
$500.
Juju. Put that cash up there. He needs some five.
Yeah, come on,
If it
yo.
was a $50 bet, I'll let it
Yeah,
slide. But it's $500. I
yeah.
don't want
Give
to hear
me my
nothing out of you,
money.
Clayton. We need to hear
Give me
cha-ching.
my
Let's go.
money.
Let's go. Pay up or shut up.
Okay, so
Let's
pay
go,
up what,
Clayton.
bro? What are we
Which one
talking
is it?
about? I need to pay up for
You
what?
owe Juju $500.
For
Nah, give
what?
it a buy, give it binger. Go ahead and pay it to Unc West. You know his cash app. Go ahead and
Yeah,
run
put
him
that
that
cash
money,
up
bro.
there,
Run
Bob.
him that check. I know you get a disability check, ex NFL, CTE. You told us that. So run that money. Ching ching. Come on, rockabye, baby. You know how they do it.
500.
Give us that
You lose
money.
a $500 bet. Your
Yeah, you talking
Yeah,
integrity
he
gangster.
doesn't
understand. He
allow
said,
you
I
to
"Grab,
remember
prove you
that. Y'all
can't
remember
prove
that
the
from
water. How
New
water stick to the."
from New
Hey,
Yep.
Jack
hey,
Swing.
hey, hey,
water
Unc.
doesn't stick.
Unc,
Water
that's too
doesn't
much
stick.
talking, Unc. Can somebody
Gravity
please
forces
tell
it
me
down.
what I owe you money for,
Yeah.
Unc?
Five
Yeah, you
hundred
What
said
do I owe
gravity
dollars,
you?
prove. You
bro.
said
I
prove
just
how water
told
can stick to the earth.
No,
So,
I want the sister to,
you
to
said a
tell
lot of
me what
shit,
I owe
bro.
money for because I'm not that type of person.
I just
I don't
told
make a
you.
bet.
It was a
you
flat
did.
earth argument. You denied
Okay, so
gravity, like Suit Sanchez messed up, and you went with that stupid stuff of how water can stick to a globe. Yes, bro. Run us
Yeah,
our
you said how the
money.
water. You
Stop
said
playing
prove how water
tough.
can stick to the
I
globe.
don't
I can
forget
prove it.
shit, bro.
hey, calm down, sister. Calm
Nah,
down.
hell nah. I ain't with
See,
that
look
soft
at
talk.
you. See, this
Run
is
us
what
our
y'all
money.
do. And
You
look at
try to
your
play me
face.
stupid. I
You
ain't no
wicked,
dummy.
bitch. You wicked.
Run us our
I can
money.
tell
Your
you
mother's
wicked.
a bitch. Your
He
mother's
said,
a
"What?
bitch.
Hold on,
How
we
about
dumb.
that? Fuck out of
Mm-mm.
here, you stupid asshole ass nigga.
We
Who
ain't
the
doing
fuck you
that. That's
talking
enough."
to, bro?
He calls you wicked. Hey,
Yeah,
Clayton,
I beat your ass like a wicked
you
bitch
out of
too.
there. You I ain't got to talk to Black Holden Kill. He's done. Disrespectful, dangerous pseudo like Trump. They all work together. That's my point. Out of order.
Yeah, we
Mm-mm-mm.
can. He shouldn't have told us he was gonna pay that money if he ain't
Yeah.
have it, Smalls.
Yeah,
Yeah, now
yeah.
y'all
He said
talking
how water
big.
stick to a globe. What they don't know is, as far as the globe go, right? We know that the gravity sucks everything to a central point, yo.
Yeah, and the force
Push it down to the central point.
pulls and pushes everything to the surface. It nothing sticks. There's no glue there. There's no gorilla glue or
Right.
No gorilla glue. Sorry, I was being petty. I only came up here for the money.
Gravity push everything to center mass. Listen, so if you got like if you got
To the
something like
center,
this, right?
right.
Gravity is basically pushing
Your mother
everything to the
wicked.
center. Everything is pushed to the center, man. We can prove that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Clayton never gonna pay that, yo. We ain't doing all that. Hey, look.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I just had to do it one time.
Yeah,
Stop
get it off your
crying,
chest, shorty.
mofo, bruh.
So
What?
let me finish this point right here, right? So Trump, so the question, so you know Trump also talked about the claims about the vaccine timeline. It say Trump frequently promised that the COVID-19 vaccine will be available much sooner than experts predicted. So this dude is doing better than experts predicting it. That's crazy. It say stating that at various points that it could be ready in the fall 2020, while vaccine developed in record time and became available in December 2020. Many health officials believe Trump's early promises contributed to the public confusion, right, and distrust. Right, he did that. It say these examples illustrate Trump's promotion of misinformation. I would say it was disinformation because he got access to the best information. It say and unapproved treatments during the pandemic. It say which critics argue contributed to confusion that hindered public health efforts. However, Trump's supporters often argue that he was trying to provide optimism during his difficult times. Get out of here, man. And that he acted based on information available at the time. He did not. Watch this. It say, can Trump, based off of his misinformation, be considered a pseudoscientist? Labeling Trump a pseudoscientist might not be entirely accurate because pseudoscientists typically engage in or promote false or misleading scientific research or theories. Trump does not claim to be a scientist, nor does he engage directly in scientific work. Right. So then why is he saying all the stuff he's saying? However, his promotion of misinformation and unproven treatments during the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as his disregard for expert advice, can certainly be seen as contributing to the spread of pseudoscience. It says, here's how Trump's actions related to pseudoscientific behavior: promoting unverified treatments, okay, undermining scientific consensus, misinformation. It say while Trump himself is not a pseudoscientist in the traditional sense, he does not produce or actively promote false scientific research. It says his actions during the pandemic mirrored some behaviors associated with pseudoscientific figures. It says this includes spreading unverified claims, dismissing expert advice, and fostering public distrust in scientific institutions, all of which has had a significant real-world consequences. In summary, while Trump is not a pseudoscientist, his promotion of misinformation and unproven claims can certainly be seen as contributing to the spread of pseudoscience, particularly during the pandemic. We talking about our leaders, bro. You know what I'm saying? It says, hold on, let me finish this. It says, was spending reduced on science during Trump's time in office? Yes. Donald Trump's administration proposed several budget cuts that would have reduced spending on science and research, particularly in areas related to environmental science, health research, and climate change. However, many of these proposed cuts were rejected and modified by Congress. Here are some of the key areas where Trump's administration sought to reduce funding. Environmental Protection Agency, that's the EPA. Trump repeatedly proposed significant cuts to the EPA, including 31% reduction in funding in his first budget proposal in 2017. Let me keep going. National Institute of Health, the NIH. Come on, man. Trump proposed cuts on the NIH, which funds much of the biomedical research in the United States. Is this man crazy? His 2018 budget proposal called for an 8.5 billion reduction, or 18% of the NIH budget. However, Congress did not approve these cuts, and the NIH funding actually increased during his presidency, particularly due to the bipartisan support for health research and the COVID-19 pandemic response. That's crazy. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. That's the NOAA. It says the Trump administration proposed cuts on the NOAA, which oversees much of the country's weather forecasting and ocean research, including programs focused on climate change. Come on, man. National Science Foundation, the NSF, which funds a wide range of scientific research across disciplines, face proposed cuts as well. The 2021 budget request included Trump's budget request included a reduction in NSF funding by nearly 7%. While Congress did not fully approve these cuts, they reflected a general trend and attempting to scale back on federal support for scientific research, climate change research. And this is bananas. The medical thing is bananas. You know what I'm saying? Breaking away from the World Health Organization is bananas. I mean bananas. But the climate change, which affects the world, is bananas. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I want to say that Trump is single-handedly responsible for the backlash that Fauci has been experiencing. The misinformation, the misconstruing of his job, the undermining of his advice, the misinterpreting, the misuse of what he was putting forth. That was all Trump. All Trump. The misinformation about the mask and the use of masks. All Trump rhetoric. And Fauci ultimately took the blame and the blows for it. But nobody held Trump responsible. I've always had a problem with that particular rhetoric right there.
Climate change research. Trump administration was particularly focused on reducing federal spending for climate science. What? This includes the effort to eliminate climate-related programs across multiple agencies, including Department of Energy, NASA, the NOAA. These efforts were consistent with Trump's broader policy of rolling back environmental regulations and withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement, energy and reliable and renewable research. While Trump supported fossil fuel industry, which helps foster climate change, puts climate change, pushing it even quicker. We know that because during the pandemic, when we all went in the house, the shit came down. The levels dropped immediately. Well, of course, we couldn't just stay in the house. The world could not stay in the house. Humans aren't meant to stay in the house. It say while Trump supported fossil fuel industry like coal and oil, his administration sought to reduce spending in renewable energy research and development. His proposal budgets include cuts in the Department of Energy Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy. It say which funds research into clean energy technology. This dude's a fool, yo. Despite these efforts, Congress often pushed back against Trump's proposed reduction in science funding, especially when it came to health and biomedical research. As a result, many scientific agencies continue to receive funding increases and a relatively stable budget during his time in office, though some agencies, particularly those focused on environmental and climate research, face cuts and reduce capacities, bro. So what you think he's going to do next time around? What are you going to think if they lose control of the Congress? What do you think's going to happen here? What are we talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? We're talking about absolutely positive. You cannot have a pseudoscientist running the damn country. That's my point. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Absolutely positively. So, yes, Barack Obama was right for calling out black men for playing a little fake game, but acting like I ain't gonna vote. She ain't ready. She ain't no. She got 4 years on job training. More than any damn candidate besides Trump. And we see what that looked like. It's suit up. Anyway, we about to go live on the Community Skeptics, man. Juju, you want to finish something? You want to say something? And Cedric, because we get ready to hit the, Black Egypt.
Yeah, I'm glad finally Obama approving the fact that he's a true leader, calling black men out. I feel the exact same way. All the rhetoric with regards to Kamala is hiding the fact that we are living in 2024 and that America is facing the fact that they have an antiquated, outdated, ignorant frame of reference with regards to woman leadership, and all the nonsense needs to stop. Opposite that, you have a blatant racist and ignorant idiot in a pseudo-scientific conspiracy theorist buff. Is that what you want to run the country? Opposite a female? Is that your standards?
Huh. Juju?
Nah, I just came to be petty. Run me my money. That's all. Like, I'll do it on another show. I'll be serious. But I already, kind of said my piece on the thoughts and emotions about Vice President Kamala Harris. And I've already done my demonstration, and nobody can get past my demonstration. So, it is what it is.
What you mean? Demonstration or what? What you
My
mean?
demonstration, first of all, because the what's really got people in their panties in a bunch is, her whole ethnicity, right? And we don't went over it 1,000 times, right? You can be self-defining, right?
Yeah.
It's no clear definition on who a person is, and Vice President Kamala Harris has stated many times that her mother, she didn't, not her father, but her mother, who was a non-African descendant person, raised her to be a black woman. And I think her mother understood, what it was going to be like for a biracial child in America. And I think her mother understood about the one drop rule and the things that they would face. So she raised them in a manner that they would be able to combat that. They would know how to navigate through that. And I think that was very intelligent, right? But the fact that I can bring on at least 50 women who are of Asian and of African descent, and every last one of y'all will give them women a black pass. But once a woman who is the same Asian and African descent wants to run for the highest office of the land, now she's not black. Like, the shit just don't make no sense.
But
Like,
the
y'all can be
Egyptian's black though.
right, but the Egyptians are black. So y'all can
The hell
be
is going on this?
stupid. Y'all can be stupid and have your personal feelings about it, but the majority of people have never um dived deep. See, the lady killers have already dived deep into Vice President Kamala Harris's past as a prosecutor, as a Senate, as an attorney general. We combed through all of that, right? We combed through every bit of that. And there's not really much you can hold against her. And this is coming from someone who is a devout blackologist, a devout Pan-African. But I also have a degree in criminology, so I also know what I'm looking for when it comes to policies and what works, because science says it worked, not because Bobby Banger says it's going to work or won't work, not because Cedric says it won't work or is going to work, but because science says that. See, I mean, that's something that I do know. So I can fall back on many things, but when it comes to certain issues of that nature, that I know, so that I can speak on, because that's what I'm degreed in. That's what I'm educated in, college educated in. So, say what you want. Um, and I feel like when you have a firm foundation, you can grow from that. So, she can only get better, and that's just how I feel about it. For me, if you want to say I'm voting for a black woman, well, I'm voting because she's a qualified black woman, extremely qualified than most people that's in that whole Congress or Senate put together. That's how I'll put that.
Mm.
That's all I gotta say. And yeah, every time you come over here, Clayton, I'm still going. You gonna run us that money, bro? Or you gonna catch it every time?
Yeah, I remember I was on Sun Netters. I was on there when he said that crazy shit. When he
Yeah,
threw it out, anybody can prove the gravity stick,
yeah,
man, and show the
yeah,
ball or something. Put something stupid.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
get
he
out
They
of
been
go in
gone.
a glue question.
But that's what it do. See, they make the bets and then they leave for half a year, then come back because they hoping your ass forgot. Nigga, I don't forget about when it comes about no money. I was raised in the dope game. See, I don't forget about no money, bro. Yeah, messed up. Yeah, you can say
Can
I'm
I say
certain
something?
things that you want about me, Clayton, but I'm none of those things that you want me to be. None of it.
You
Maybe
see,
a handful, but I ain't none of that. All that stuff you try to paint, that is not me. I'm not a toxic woman like that. I know
Don't
you
worry
hate
about
it,
it,
but you
Shorty.
probably used to
We
them
know
white
what it is
women.
here.
I know you
We
hate
know
it,
what it
but
is.
you
We
probably
source up a
used to them.
shut up over here, Shorty.
Yeah, I know. Or give me my
yeah.
money. Yeah.
Judge called him out on integrity and character.
Go ahead, two pieces,
His
because we gotta get out
integrity.
of here, man. We can get
Yeah,
into our
yeah.
thing.
Big up. I just said, Jojo, I
Yeah.
appreciate what you just said because you pointed out rationally.
Yeah.
If she was a bus driver, there would be no problem
Right.
with giving her our blackness.
Correct. Correct.
It's
No problem.
simple.
Listen, Stu Peas. I'll do it again one day. I'm gonna let you go, Bobby Banger. But it's like it's in Essence magazine. You know, the favorite magazine all Black women love, and it's celebrating our Blasian sisters, right? Our Asian and Black sisters. And like, if you aren't going for Kamala, then you got to throw that whole article away. And it's like 50 Black people, Foxy Brown and Naomi Campbell included. You got to throw them away. They don't got a black card either. Kamala ain't got one. So I'll be like, make it make sense to me, people. Yeah, y'all be on some BS. I ain't got time for it, but yeah, whatever.
Go ahead, two P's.
Where's the other show? On this channel?
No,
Huh?
I did it a
No.
couple of times actually on Pseudo Killers. It was on the ladies show we did when the
Okay.
ladies. I'll try to get it and send it to you. Gangster Killers, why you ain't in the Discord, bro? Why what you left?
I'm in the Discord.
All right, well
But
show your
but
face and I can send you some
but
stuff, bro.
but honestly, sometimes I come in the Discord, I want to cuss off. What's his name? American Dream. And I
You're not
promise not to
Oh
go
no,
to
you
see
in
it.
the wrong
in the
Discord,
wrong
bro.
discourse, yo. We ain't in that
That
discourse, yo.
ain't none
Something
of us,
different, yo.
bruh. I ain't in it. We
Okay,
gotta
all
hook up
right.
with that link. Listen, you need to drop
Okay.
your email somewhere in the back chat.
Yeah, we
All
got a
right.
I
different
need you
thing
to
going
get
on.
it
We
because it's
talking
my
strictly
phone.
science, yo. We ain't cussing each other out. We ain't doing it like that, yo. Trust me, yo.
Yeah, Stupies, you
Yeah.
gotta
Something
drop your
different.
email somewhere. Come to the other show and
Yeah.
drop it in the
Yeah.
chat for me so I
You
can
know.
All right, we'll
So,
do, we'll do. Because
Yeah, you
I
know
try nowadays to stop cuss.
we
I
listen.
try to
Hold on. I
stop
know how
cuss
you
now.
roll.
stuff over there.
All right, we gotta go, y'all.
All right,
Yeah, we got
later.
this other show.
Mm.
Man, look, man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's all good, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Look, man, been a great show, man. We had out of order Pseudos, called the woman out of her name. Why?
Wow.
Why? Why do it? Because they ain't really got nothing, though. That's the point. They ain't got nothing really to say.
Yeah, I'm the wrong
Misinformation,
one.
yo.
Cause I'll spit on you. You got the wrong one, bro. For real, don't ever see me in public. It's on.
Like I spit on you. So I'm telling him, spit on you. Oh, get out the
That's
way.
good too.
Oh, she spit on him too. Because he was pulling up like he was going to do something. Like, hold on, yo, stop it. Come on, shit. Come on, that's fine, yo. Come on, yo. He's like, no, let him go, let him go. Ooh, I was like, oh.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Oh, hey, man, we going over to the, y'all know what it is, man. We going next door, man. Out on the community six, man. Name of the show is 3 the Hard Way, man, brother, and goes in gutter. Egyptian history through the eyes of anthropology, man. Y'all know I just got back from the Aswad Quasi joint too, man. Listen, man, the community need us, yo. Yeah, man. Shout out to Quasi. Shout out to the pills, red and blue pill. Yeah, I mean,
you went to that event? You went to that
I went
event
up there. Yeah, I had some shoes. I sold some shoes. Had a couple pair of shoes. People wanted them, so I sold them.
Man.
My man Jeff in the store, man. Go to the Black Wall Street.
Yeah, that was the big event. All right.
Mm-hmm. Was up there chilling. Yeah, but it's going in this direction, yo. We gotta put anthropology in it, man, to get the people what they really want, yo. We there for it, man.
Can't do it without it.
Can't do it without it. Juju. I know you up now. You might as well just come on over.
Yeah, Juju. They need a
Nope. I'm on vacation.
Pseudo killer.
There's no such thing as pseudo killer.
I just came
No
over
vacation.
I just came over here to run me my money.
Run that money.
That's all I came up here for. If it wasn't
Where my
for
money
that
at?
I wouldn't even jump
Where
on
my
the
money
panel.
at?
That's all. All right.
Where my
Listen
money
to the
at?
pseudo killers, man. We got Sister Juju, pseudo killer official, Cedric Ortega, pseudo killer official. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hosting today's show. Brother man. God killer. Man, go ahead and catch us over there on the Community Skeptics, man. Y'all know what it is, our 3 the Hard Way show on Sunday, man. Man, show up, be there in force, man. I appreciate everybody supporting the channel, man. Big up the Black Panther. I see you, Small Zan. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in here? Clayton Holmes. Nah, you disrespectful little dude, yo. You disrespect the sister.
Wow.
I think you drinking, yo. You wild. We ain't going for that disrespect over here on the women, yo. We ain't doing it. And then you're a flaming pseudo. All right. Yeah, Herx Duncan. Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate all my supporters and all our haters, man. And with
Shout out
that,
to Zane.
we out.
Peace.
Peace.